is a miserable thing going on right here. You're in the middle of the parking lot, dude. What are you doing? Come on.
This one's got to go. That's the one that she called us about.
Holy
she said,
so that was like 2.5
hours ago.
3 different companies in the parking lot. I was told that I'm not going to tow anymore because the really stubborn lady in the Dodge Ram pickup called corporate and threw a bigger fit with corporate than she did with Kristen on the phone.
I don't understand, because I was parked in a spot with no marks or anything. Nobody else's car got towed. Mine was the only one that got towed. And now I have to pay for no reason.
She knew that you guys didn't go into the store and walked away, so she was calling for all those to be removed.
Listen, if you get a call about my car, you should call me first. $100 was wild for this when there were several cars parked there.
Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Cartertown Road.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Kate's Road.
Kate's Road. Off Cartertown. Got an F-150 in the ditch.
In 800 feet, turn left onto Kate's Road.
Broke that glass. Thanks.
I'm not trying to change your business, but when a patrolman moves, keep you having to turn around and haul this thing up the hill and everywhere else. They try and put it down to where his car is, or back up that way.
Okay.
You get up here, you ain't gonna be able to turn this thing around.
Up there at the top. Do you think it needs towed?
Well, I'm gonna first see if I can get it out of the hole and see how much damage has been done.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take it out of gear first.
No, I'd leave it in gear. Yeah, we'll leave it. Yeah, we'll leave it in gear. I won't need it into neutral or anything. It'll be easier for me to pull.
Well, that's what I mean. It didn't park. What I'm saying.
Yeah, no, park is perfect. That's where we'll leave it at.
Park.
Yeah, we'll leave it there. How did you?
It just broke. Yeah.
It broke when you went in?
The back glass.
We didn't shatter it on impact.
That's crazy.
Wow, you must have hit hard.
I did.
Hey, buddy.
How you doing, man?
Hey, man, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Hey, thanks for calling. How in the world? Did we just come up over the hill and miss?
Yeah, you know, you get up here and you can't see the end of the road.
Can't see the end of your hood.
Yeah. So, other than a wall in front of you, but I don't know. I wasn't in the truck, so.
Yeah.
Jeff, there's a giant culvert right in the center of his truck.
Well, that's not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
See it?
Yeah, it's under this wheel over here. I may wanna consider coming over here and just lifting the front end and pulling it back.
Brownie.
I may want to consider setting up right here beside it. That way I can lift the front end and pull it to me. Because if I lift the back end,
It's gonna drag over that culvert.
I can drag over that culvert. Try to want to minimize the...
Right.
You mean pull it? Oh, pull it sideways. The front end's in that.
I know, I'd be...
I think.
I mean, I could get a good lift on the back end and pull it to me where I'm at, but...
Look, that's what I said. Let me straighten the wheels up, get it out.
Yeah, we can put a block there to save that rest of that culvert in your tire. So we can put...
Because I think it's just bottomed out on the frame right here, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I could probably still pick it up from the rear and get it up high enough to clear that.
Are you going to pull it from there, or are you going
But...
to be there where the officer's car is?
Well... If I come up...
Are you okay?
Keep the wheels turned, probably.
Oh, yes.
I'll turn the wheels hard right whenever we start pulling, and and we'll just go from there. If that airbag hasn't deployed, I would definitely.
Yeah, I would stay out of it. It'll be okay.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
It's okay.
I'll get that when we start pulling.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll get it.
Hey, he's old. He's hard hit.
I know. Listen, you'll get hit by that airbag one time, and you'll remember that for the rest of your life. I don't know how they didn't deploy.
Yeah.
There must be something.
That saved him some money there.
It said
Airbags are deployed.
it'd be totaled, yeah, for sure.
Oh, so you want them at this point, right?
I don't know how they didn't. Your butt must have been up off the seat when you made impact, because that's the weighted seats is what deploys those. It lets it know that there's somebody there. So you must have been airborne.
I went straight into the steering wheel. You think that Dodge is gonna get that thing out of there now?
Well, I don't know. It's
Wait a minute, let me find a Chevrolet and get him and see if they're right.
this thing's like to killed you. If an airbag didn't go off, it didn't think much of you, did it? You're gonna have to watch this thing. I'm gonna trade you hitches just because I like to pull off mine better.
That's all right.
I'm just gonna put that one right back up in here.
Oh, he won't.
Oh, you got a cover on it.
And I'm going to get something out once you pull it down.
Sure.
I don't know if you need both of them or not. They're both free.
We'll go one for now. Just see what's.
Walk over that culvert.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if it'll go the other way.
Alright, you're gonna slide off my block and you're gonna end up back in that culvert. this road there where the officer is and just kept going. He didn't realize, said he couldn't see over his hood. Understandable. But when he hit, it busted the back glass. And let's see if I can get down here. So this, where he was, of course, is the culvert, and it's the lowest point. His tire, his bumper was there. You can see the imprint of his headlight there. Got a fender, bumper. Did not deploy the airbags, so he was lucky there. Let's see here. He's got some fender damage over here too.
If I don't have to tow it, you're just going to drive it away?
But yeah, this is a deep, I don't know, probably 4 feet.
You gotta make
Right
sure
here, 4.5
drive
feet.
it away, Ronnie.
We'll get just picked up. Careful there.
Up on the power.
Did you look out? I think
Yeah,
So yeah, he won't know until he gets it straightened
yeah.
up on the road here.
I didn't see anything leaking. I didn't see.
Yeah, nothing's leaking.
Would have turned left or right. That's the
That's clear right there. This is the only thing that I think when you straighten up, you're still going to have clearance. With that point right there.
I tried to show YouTube the ditch that he was in. Maybe if you back up, we can get the camera and show exactly what he did. Because he was in there.
Like, man, he must have, like, it was like blast off.
Like ball on up through there.
It was like when the kids were little, he used to put them in the swing. 1, 2, 3, blast off, explosion. Well, he blasted off and exploded.
He was lucky he didn't explode. Okay, so he was coming up that way. And he just kept going.
He just into the wall, into the mountain.
He said that he came up over this hill over here. He said he came up over this hill right here. And he said he just couldn't see over his hood. And he just kept going. He was all go, no woe.
He definitely kept going. Got a high enough pull on it, we got it wallered out of there. But this bizarre things that you see, guys. So, you know, this thing ramped and hit head on into the side of the mountain, and we're looking at the truck and the back window's blown out of it. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, the world, we're in like an altered universe.
I just think that he must have just hit so hard that the truck flexed just the right amount to.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
It probably, the bed probably flexed against the back of the cab and knocked the back. I don't know.
That had to have been loud and scary.
Very stubborn old gentleman. He was, here's the things that were worrying me, where the back glass, there's glass everywhere. You take off down the road, your back window's open, it likes to suck air back through there, and that glass would end up in your eyeball. He did not care. That was not part of his worry. My other worry is always airbags. That airbag did not deploy, and you just ran into the side of a mountain. So, is that thing, is it going to decide that it's going to go off later? Who knows?
Who knows?
And my third worry was he bent the bumper so bad that it was about to make contact with the tire in certain turning spots. So he's got 3 things against him there, and he still was, I am driving this thing. I don't care what any of y'all say. It's going with me. And, you know, what do?
It's his car.
His car. The airbag wasn't deployed. That would be the only thing that would really prevent you from if it had, and you've got that wadded up around you. So, there's no law says you need a back glass.
Is there?
At least not that I know of, because there's some cars that they roll down.
That's true.
Some of the newer trucks have the back glass roll down option.
That's true.
So,
He's not going to be too happy when it rains, though, or when the bear decides to get curious. There's definitely bears up there.
It's a little crazy, though. Yeah, but there's more than one way we could have got that out of there. Again, I stood there and scratched my head for a little bit. I could have lifted the front and kind of tried to pivot and rotate it back to me. But we found that the culvert wasn't too awful bad, and it was we had some boards and blocks and got it lifted up, and I don't think we really scraped anything hardly at all. So anyway, Walgreens is calling. All of the lowered cars have completely taken over the parking lot, just like the Rod Run event, and she's calling, wanting us to come over there and do something. And okay, here's the difference in Rod Run stuff. That stuff is kind of towable. The lowered stuff, not really towable.
Not so much.
I mean, I can, but it's not pretty. So I don't know whether we'll go over there and get into that mess or not.
There's nothing that could possibly be lower than the one that we towed last night.
Probably not. So anyway, stick around, stay tuned. Let's go see if we can figure something out. I'll let you go. What's going on?
I'm already.
Why?
I already was told I was going to lose my job in 2 days.
Losing jobs. He's losing jobs. What's going on, man?
I'm losing money getting out there. Every time I come over here, they all move.
Scare everybody off. I'm
No,
like,
I already snatched the Ford F-150.
you already got an F-150?
Yeah, he did. I got me a 2023 already.
Oh no.
No driver's license, no tag.
Yeah, I came over and the miserable BMW from last night was enough for me. It took me 4 hours to get that thing loaded up from Austin.
No way.
It was absolutely miserable. Absolutely miserable. Yeah, she must have called everybody.
Yes, she did.
She was tired of it. She called me probably an hour and a half ago. I went over and did a winch out in Gatlinburg. And then came back over here. Oh, Wild Bill up there is getting it done, isn't he?
Oh, he did.
You got him all fired up. Anyway, guys, it is a miserable thing going on right here. I don't know what old Bill's doing. Old Bill's dragging it. He's like, I'll make it happen. It's wild. Live at 5. FYI, I don't want to tow anything. I'm just here to check out the cars. How do you tow that? You don't want to tow that. In the Bronco.
It's not even a spot.
What? You should have asked her about that.
Take the Bronco, she said.
Well, I don't even know why it's even... No! I'm recording, but I don't know why the Bronco's in the middle of the parking lot. Dude, you're in the middle of the parking lot, dude. What are you doing? Come on.
What is going on? Dude, there's chaos out here.
Yeah, that's chaos.
I seriously was, no, you're everywhere. I'll go right there. There was no spot right there. I'm going right now.
If you're not going into that store, you cannot pull into that parking lot.
Yes, you're correct.
So
I'm doing a return right now where there was no spot because of all of this. I'm gone. I'm right there.
Okay, man. You're lucky.
All right. This one's got to go. It said it's been here for a long time. I gotta get a flashlight. It's slammed just enough that you have to jack it up. Is this y'all's? All right.
Are they just, what they just not supposed to be parked here?
Yeah, they're not supposed to leave their car here.
Went to Walgreens.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never knew that you guys can tow a slam car.
Oh, it's
How can you
possible.
guys be crafty? That's some right
The
there.
one last night was my finger fit underneath it, and that was it. We towed it. Oh, lots of wood. gotta be determined. walk around here. I got distracted. Okay.
YouTube it is.
I watch you on TikTok all the time, man. I'll be honest with you. I called you a while ago.
Yeah?
From North Carolina. I own a repossession business up there.
Yeah.
I didn't know if my trailer was going to fit at the cabin we had, so I don't know if you read my voicemail or whatnot. I was going to ask you if I could store my trailer over there or whatnot, but it ended up fitting. So.
Oh, well, that's cool, man. Man, it's a busy weekend.
I bet. You like the new truck?
I mean, it's not near as nimble as the little one. So it caught me in the middle. I was doing a recovery over in Gatlinburg, so I had this one, and I didn't want to go change trucks to come back over here. So here I am doing this stupid stuff.
You went to Florida and picked this one up, right?
That one went to Missouri to get it. Yeah. It's
It's got the stiff legs. I ain't see that.
yeah, man. It's
Nice for recoveries, huh?
it is, man. It's like it's better than popping wheelies all the time. So.
Yeah, I heard that. Well, I'll let you get back to it.
Well, good. Yeah, nice to meet you guys. Be careful.
Walgreens are supposed to give people some drugs. I mean, come on.
Drugs.
Walgreens.
Kobe. Dang it, Shorty.
Dang it, Jody.
Quit having fun and get to work. Yeah, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I feel like I need to stay for another 10 minutes. Maybe he'll come running. I will, for sure. Well, I did what I said I wasn't going to. I'm leaving with one.
He said, I'm not going to tow one of these things. No desire to take one of these lowered cars because they're a pain in the booty to load.
But come on, man. I was in that parking lot for at least 45 minutes.
She said that's the one that she called us about.
Oh,
she said,
so that was like 2.5
hours ago. Yes. Well, police got somebody pulled over. Tends to be a theme tonight.
3 different companies in the parking lot. You've seen it first there, guys. Stewksbury and Cars in there with us doing the business. Cars had already made a few runs, from my understanding. 3 companies were all there. They called me and I had to do a recovery first, so I was an hour and a half.
At least an hour and a half. It was bad.
So if you're watching, it was the truck that we just got. I'm not sure which part of the video that'll make it in, but that's what held me up on getting to Walgreens. Once I got there, a couple other companies there doing the thing. You guys watch videos, you'd think that like rival tow companies would come into the parking lot and I'll be like, no, it's mine.
Get back, I was here first.
Ramming cars, and I've seen those videos. No, instead we come into the parking lot like, I don't want it. You take it. I don't want it. It's yours. No, it's yours. So we're all.
I already got one. We're good.
We're all fighting over who's going to take it.
I said, who's not going to take it? Yeah.
Anyway, that's cool.
You know, if we have to run into 2 tow truck drivers anywhere, I would take those 2 any day.
Those 2 guys, I'm telling you. James from Stewksbury, it doesn't get any better, man. He's a super cool guy, and Stewksbury's he's good to have him. So
yeah,
he's helped me out a bunch. We've been on the same call multiple times, and he just gets it done. So cool company, guys. You won't go wrong with that. And oh wow, Bill.
Who doesn't love Bill?
Bill is a very likable person.
He really is.
They're into more of the crash things, and he hauls a lot of junk for IAA and insurance crashes and things like that. So he's not. It's Bill.
It's Bill.
I'm gonna leave it at that. It's Bill.
He does a good job.
Yeah. Anyway, more to it. We're gonna get this thing. We're almost there.
Almost.
I promise.
And it is up on dollies. Maybe I should show that.
Oh yeah. I think that's what we were.
Yeah, it is a Subaru. It is on dollies. It's a Subaru. It's all-wheel drive. Don't even have to look. It just is.
It's a nice car.
It is a nice car.
I was told the last time we were in there, we were talking to management, and I was told that I'm not going to tow anymore because if you guys watch our channel, the really stubborn lady in the Dodge Ram pickup called corporate and threw a bigger fit with corporate than she did with Kristen on the phone, and was able to convince corporate to not tow anymore. That was the last I heard about Walgreens. Well, the car show changed some minds again. I'm telling you guys, it's laid out. So if a car show event takes over the entire parking lot, then they may as well close the store.
Yes.
Because there's no way that you can get in there and do your business. When actually, if you're watching this video, the guy in the Bronco, that's exactly what he was telling me that he was doing. He was trying to go in there and do a return.
Yes.
He was trying to go do a return and couldn't get in there, so he just parked in the middle of the parking lot to go in.
Just in the drive-through lane.
That's why we're there. That's what we're doing, and that's why we're towing. There's going to be some poor person that calls corporate again, and there's always something like that. But you guys see the channel. You know what we're doing. I was initially just going to go in and try to scare some people off. That was my game plan.
That was the plan. Pull in the parking lot, hit the lights, and then everybody would go
run. And that's usually what happens. And that's what James was saying.
Right.
Pulled in, hit the lights, everybody ran.
But they were still there, and there were still cars there to be towed.
Yeah, I know. Not cool. Anyway, guys, we're going to get this one unloaded. We'll get you the story as the phone call comes in. Somebody's going to claim it. It's a very nice Subaru. And we're going to get it safe and sound, tucked in, snug as a bug at the lot. Yes, I believe so. Got towed in last night from Walgreens.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What do I do to get that back?
As long as you're the registered owner, ID matches the registration, we can release the vehicle back to you. The cost associated is it has to be cash to that registered owner only.
I mean, I don't understand, because I was parked in a spot with no marks or anything. Nobody else's car got towed. Mine was the only one that got towed. And now I have to pay for no reason.
They removed several cars from the parking lot last night because if you weren't a customer, then they were asking for the removal. And it was just several hours. If you were there for more than a few hours, then they weren't allowing people there that weren't customers. But they did remove several cars, I promise you that.
Alrighty.
It's 221 Newman Road in Gatlinburg is the address. And just give me a call and let me know when you think you're going to be there, because I don't have anybody there on the weekends, but I can get somebody to the gate probably about 30 minutes.
Alright, probably be there in like an hour.
Okay, well just give me a call back when you're about 30 minutes away and just confirm that.
Alrighty.
Alright, thank you.
Yep.
Hey man, registered owner, I guess?
Yeah.
You got some keys and all that good stuff with you? Yeah. It's for the total. Get you a receipt. Yeah, they called for several in there last night.
Gotcha. How was it towed? Was it on a flatbed?
Now, auto loader and dollies.
With the e-brake up?
That's what the dollies are for on the back.
Okay.
Yeah. No, we're not going to drag it onto a roll bed and rollback bed and.
I like your shoes.
Well, thank you. We're car people too. I promise you, we take care of them. We're not going to tear anything up. And but I don't know. Yeah, I appreciate it. And they called me at like 9:30 last night to have it removed.
When did you actually remove it?
You must have came literally because we were at the meet, and then we came back and we grabbed hoodies out of my car.
Yeah.
Still
So
there?
you had to have come literally right after that.
Like,
I'm
5
sure we
minutes.
did. We probably just missed you. She was in the parking lot, and she had 2 other towing companies there when we pulled up, and they were taking, I don't know how many. The one guy said he had made several trips, and then she said yours was one of them that had been there and walked away from. She knew that you guys didn't go into the store and walked away, so she was calling for all those to be removed.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I don't know if you need any of it.
You're good, man. You're good. Yeah, I've got the ID's fine, and I'll get you a receipt. I have to be cash on this one. I don't have any way of running.
Oh.
There's an ATM at this bank right up here at the top of the hill, if that helps.
Okay.
Yeah, it's literally right there on the back side of that building right there. Thank you. I believe I told him cash on the phone too.
You absolutely.
And again, you want to know how it was towed and how do we get it with the parking brake set, and like all these steps that you took to ensure that the tow company couldn't get it. Then you ask all those same questions. It's always funny to me. I want to go show YouTube the unload process on a. So we've gotten a little creative on these low things. If you're looking at this car, so what I'll do is while I've got it up in the air, I'll mound up gravel up under the tires. That way when I let it down, I don't have that 1 inch that I would have. I've got plenty of clearance to get out from under it. And same with my dollies back there. I've got gravel mounted up back there for my dollies, so I can stay clear of all of those precious ground effects. It's like building a little gravel mound for all 4 tires, and I'm able to not hurt any of that stuff, and works very well. To get it on the thing's a little trickier. We usually build up boards, jack it up, and put boards under the tires. So we build it all up. So it's quite the process, and we do all of that and don't charge any extra money. All right, man. Oh, that's the receipt paid for, and hopefully you still have keys. I'll get the gate and you can roll out from there. I mean, the event's going to get probably crazier tonight than it was last night, so.
Yeah, because it's Saturday.
It's Saturday. So if you go, say if you go to any of those parking lots, go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, if you get a call about my car, you should call me first. $100 is wild.
Yeah. It's,
when there were several cars parked there.
Like I said, I know for a fact that she towed at least 5 out of there along with yours. And,
naturally, mine is one of them.
Yeah, it's like I said, she probably seen you walk away because they monitor those cameras, and if you're not.
You did park next. See, I parked like towards the end.
Exactly, that's what I was about to tell you.
Right on the building.
If you park right up to the street, any of those parking spots that are right up against the main roadway is all state owned, and they cannot tow you from those.
Oh.
So if you come, if you deviate from that and go back into the parking lots, then those store owners have the right to tow. But it's just, I mean, it's a low car, man, so we have to get, everything up, and we don't want to scratch anything. And then when I drop it, I try to mound up some gravel.
Well, I appreciate that.
So when we're coming out, we're not pulling your bumper, we're not touching anything but your tires. So I promise it takes just a little extra on those to take care of those cars. And
I appreciate that.
But just hit any of those parking spots that are right on the roadway, and you will be completely safe. They won't have the ability to tow it away, unless there's a for sale sign on it. If you got it for sale and you pull it up there, then the city will come and tow it. But as long as there's nothing for sale and you're just using it for parking, they won't. So I know, guys, my son, we've got Skylines and FRSs. We're car people too, we know, but just try to be safe. And yeah, it's I think Cookout, man. The Cookout restaurant was hopping. Like they weren't towing anybody, I don't think, because it looked like a pretty safe spot to be there. That's too.
That's where we came from, but then we were like, we want to be a little closer. And
yeah.
We stayed there.
Well, if you can, just hit any of those. That way you'll be safe, and they won't be able to tow you from any of those spots. And
I appreciate it.
I'm sorry you had to learn the hard lesson, I guess, but.
Well, thanks for the advice about parking.
Yeah, no problem, guys. Try to have fun, enjoy the show tonight. It's could have been a lot worse.
True.
But awesome car.
I appreciate it.
You're good?
You're good to go.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Have a good rest of your day.
Hey, thanks, you too. you know, he was upset. You know, of course, you know, mine would get towed, and I've explained that, guys. It's not just him that's getting towed. It was at least 5 others that I know of. Bill said he'd made several runs. He was getting more. You know, and his girlfriend said, you know, she parked up next to the road where she was safe.
Yeah.
And she knew that, and I tried to explain that again. So tonight, you know, Saturday night's going to be even bigger. Maybe they'll be safe and find a parking spot that's not blocking the store. You know, they were a little upset, but mostly good kids. They were respectful, and I hope that I hope they have a good time tonight.